Spanish-American War of 1898 established American dominance in Pacific and brought an end to Spanish colonial empire in the Western Hemisphere. After the United States won the war, the Spanish had to abandon their claims to Cuba and hand over control of Guam, Puerto Rico, and the Philippines to the United States in the peace treaty. During the battle, the autonomous state of Hawaii was also annexed by United States. As a result, the conflict gave the U.S. the opportunity to solidify its control in the Caribbean and advance its commercial geopolitical objectives in Asia. The war that erupted in 1898 between the United States and Spain was preceded by 3 years of fighting by Cuban revolutionaries to gain independence from Spanish colonial rule. From 1895 to 1898, the violent conflict in Cuba captured the attention of Americans because of the economic and political instability that it produced in the region within such close geographical proximity to the United States. The long-held U.S. interest in ridding the Western Hemisphere of European colonial power and American public outrage over brutal Spanish tactics created much sympathy for the Cuban revolutionaries. By early 1898, tension between the United States and Spain have been mounting for months. After the U.S. battleship Maine exploded and sank in Havana Harbor under mysterious circumstances on February 15, 1898, U.S. military intervention in Cuba became likely. On April 11, 1898, President William McKinley asked Congress for authorization to end the fighting in Cuba between the rebels and Spanish forces, and to establish a stable government that would maintain order and ensure the peace and tranquility and the security of Cuban and U.S. citizens to the island. On April 20, the U.S. Congress passed a joint resolution that acknowledged Cuban independence, demanded to the Spanish government gave up control of the island. Any intention on the part of United States to annex Cuba and authorized McKinley to use whatever military measure he deemed necessary to guarantee Cuba independence. The Spanish government rejected the U.S. ultimatum and immediately severed diplomatic relations with the United States. McKinley responded by implementing a naval blockade of Cuba on April 22 and issued a call for 125,000 military volunteers the following day. The same day, Spain declared war on the United States and the U.S. Congress voted to go to war against Spain on April 25.